Working in the gig economy is a hotly debated issue. Workers who work in the gig economy come from every walk of life, and most independent contractors work in this industry by choice. Whether you agree or disagree with working in the gig economy, it is a robust and growing industry, and the number of workers entering this industry continues to grow. In an up-to-the-minute report by Gallop, the number of gig economy participants make up 36% of all U.S. workers, either in their primary or secondary source of income. And there is a reason for this. Today's video topic is the 5 top reasons why people are choosing the gig economy over their traditional 9-to-5s. If you're interested, stay with me because we're getting into this list right now. Okay, let's go. Did you know that 78% of gig workers are happier than those working traditional jobs, and 68% of gig workers state they are healthier? Wow. Reason number 1 is the freedom and flexibility that working in the gig economy provides. You cannot put a price tag on the freedom and just being able to do what you want on a day-to-day basis provides. So oftentimes when we work for the grind of our regular jobs, we tend to emotionally tie ourselves to those jobs, and working in the gig economy gives workers enough freedom to detach emotionally from these jobs. That is a huge benefit. It is so great to be able to work when you want to work, not work when you don't want to work. Incredible to be able to take an afternoon off and not have to ask your boss for half of a day off. For those that have children, being able to take their kids to the doctors when needed or to be off when they're sick, it is so powerful. So again, that freedom and flexibility that comes with working in the gig economy is a big reason why so many people are dumping their 9-to-5s to do it. It also gives us the freedom to be more creative and to be working on other revenue streams while we're working in the gig economy. We're not tied down to one platform, and we have options and ability to do other things, which again is so important. Very interesting, because in a recent study, they asked 601 Uber driver partners the following question. If they were asked, would they rather have a steady 9-to-5 job with benefits and a set salary, or a job where they choose to have their own schedule and be your own boss? 73% of the drivers chose the flexibility over a traditional job. Freedom and flexibility is priceless. Second reason people are choosing to work in the gig economy versus the traditional 9-to-5 is because it pays well. And it pays incredibly well depending on what market you are in. And yes, we know that every single market is different. So somebody can make a lot of money in one area and not quite as much in another. In my particular area, I'm fortunate. Since I've started shopping as an Instacart shopper, I've been able to consistently average between $30 and let's say $48 per hour every single week. And again, others are making way more than that. And if you are a worker working in the gig economy and this is your secondary source of income, then you know what you were able to do financially. I know people who personally have paid off their vehicles, who have made extra mortgage payments to get their houses paid off, who it is completely, the money they have made in the gig economy has been life-changing, and it's been a gift for so many. So the money that people can make in the gig economy is real, and it can be lucrative, again, depending on what area everyone is in. And another thing about the pay, when you work in the gig economy, on at least most of the app platforms, they have a cash out feature. So whatever you've earned that day, you can cash out and take that earnings wherever you want. So in addition to the freedom and flexibility, the pay, it pays well, and that's why I'm here. Reason number 3 is options with low barriers to entry. Gig workers are in this really great space right now where, because the gig economy is on the rise and in fact accelerating, We don't have to be married to one specific platform or app. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We should be playing the field, and if we're not, we need to be. This is what gig work allows us, options to explore other opportunities. And these opportunities aren't just limited to food delivery platforms. The gig economy is huge, and as independent contractors, we have the freedom and the abilities to work wherever we want to work and explore other opportunities. So use your options for sure. Reason number 4 why so many people are ditching their traditional 9-to-5s to head on over to the gig economy is no boss. And I'm going to say it again, no boss. How many of you out there have ever been completely micromanaged by a supervisor, a boss who made your life absolutely miserable? And unless you've had that experience, then maybe you can't relate. I've had several terrible bosses, and just being able to not only have the freedom and flexibility, make great money, but to another benefit is not have somebody tell me, hey, you need to do this that way, is incredible. And yes, I know if you work for a food delivery platform, your algorithm is your boss, but I would take that any day over a human being who is not nice, micromanaging every single move and overtasking. That is the absolute worst. So the freedom of not having a boss is worth its weight in gold. It is amazing. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And reason number 5 is the independence that working in the gig economy gives us. Independence is a little different than the freedom and the flexibility. I found that working in the gig economy, I got to know who I am a little better as a person because you spend so much time with yourself, and I love that part of it, and so many gig workers do as well. We're not forced to talk to a big group of people. At the end of the day, it's us doing this gig work, focusing on what we have to do and relying on ourselves instead of relying on other people. For people who like to be left alone while they complete an assignment, gig work is ideal. Not hindered by traditional office interruptions like staff meetings, progress reviews, and water cooler gossip sessions. Gig economy workers are typically given the most unlimited independence to work the way you want to work. So again, being independent, now that I am independent, hence is why we're called independent contractors, I can't imagine myself ever giving this up and having the confusion and the chaos of working around other people. It is such a blessing. It is such a gift to have this independence of being a gig worker. And before we go, can we please talk about the star of the show, which are these beautiful roses. A company reached out to me called Rose Forever. They are a New York-based startup company, asked me if I would be willing to talk about their roses on camera to the viewers on this channel, and I said absolutely yes, because they are truly beautiful. I've always been interested in purchasing roses like this because they make sense. They are real roses that have been preserved, and they last a long time, more than a year in fact. These particular roses were handpicked from all over the world, and they preserved them with natural oils. So I'm going to give you a better up close shot of these roses so you can see just really how beautiful they are in person. They allowed me to choose the roses that I want, and I went with this collection, which is called the Passion Crystal Collection in Baby Blue. You guys, look at how beautiful these are. They are so soft, and again, they've been preserved in natural oils, so they have a nice soft fragrance to them. And they are beautiful and sleek and modern and clean, and this is why I liked them. I do prefer the baby blue over another color because it's a little different, but they have so many colors and styles to choose from. They even have roses in hat boxes that are velvet, so high-end and so beautiful and elegant. So if you're into roses like me or flowers, this is an amazing gift to yourself, or better yet, Mother's Day is coming up. In fact, it's May 9th. This would be such a beautiful gift for your mother or for another important person in your life or yourself. But this particular box of roses is a clear acrylic container. But what I love about this, it has the lid that you can lid it up and it looks clean, so you can, in case you just want it to be lidded because you want to preserve them, that's fine, but you don't have to. I like to leave it open. And then this is a really great feature. This acrylic container has a slide out drawer. You guys see that? It's so pretty and it's practical and it makes sense. So not only do you have the benefit of looking at beautiful roses, you have a storage drawer, which I am going to store my favorite cheater glasses in this. So it's a nice deep drawer, so you can put whatever you want in there really. But I'm gonna do my glasses so that I don't use them. So not only is it practical, I have beautiful roses to look at, but you guys, these are really, really more beautiful in person. And if you are interested in these, I will link everything in the description box below, along with the discount code for the viewers on this channel. It will be $20 off any purchase that you make with the code that I am going to provide you in the description box below, along with the website. So go check it out, please. These are so beautiful. You deserve it. And that is a wrap for today's video. Please let me know in the comment section below your additional reasons why you think people are dumping their 9-to-5s to head on over to the gig economy. So often gig workers focus on the negative aspects of working in the gig economy, but really we have to remind ourselves why we're doing this in the first place. I want you to know you guys all mean so much to me. I appreciate your support, your comments, your engagement on the channel, taking the time to like the videos, to share them, and to subscribe if you found any type of value whatsoever. I believe in you guys. This is a hard grind, but we're grinding together. I appreciate you being here more than you'll ever know. Hope everybody has a good week. This Thursday, I'm gonna do a shop with me video because of this new update. And yeah, I need to start making some more money, and I'm gonna take you guys with me this Thursday. So stay tuned. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see everyone in the next video. Bye guys, love you. Roses, so beautiful.